Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once again, sorry. As soon as I opened up the phone, my dog decided he wanted to stop and poop. But the topic I want to talk about this morning, or the subject I want to talk about, is, or rather, a statement that popped into my head on Sunday and was reaffirmed last night while me and my wife were doing our evening devotion. And the statement is, information is useless without application. And what that means is, or at least what it means to me is, you can have all the information in the world, but if you're not doing anything with that information, then it's useless and you might as well not have it. If I study mathematics, calculus, quantum theories and quantum physics, but I'm not utilizing it for anything, then it's just useless information. That's like if I buy a whole bunch of gym equipment, but never break it out the box and leave it in my garage, it's a waste of money. Grayson, come on, man. I'm trying to thank you. He is one of my kids. He likes to be difficult. But I say that to say, in this day and age, we tend to do a lot of reading self-help books and doing a bunch of analyzations of ourselves, but don't really tend to do a whole lot with the information. We get the information, we're like, oh, cool, yeah, I know this. Then what? Like, I can give you 17 different workout programs. If you never step out and start one, then the workout program is useless. I've had people come to me and say, hey, I want to lose weight, this, that, and third, whatever. So I'll give them the 100 sets. I'll give them some direction with their food. And then 2-3 weeks in, I asked them about it, like, yeah, man, nah, I couldn't, I got busy. And again, to me, that's excuses. You didn't want to do it. You made the information useless. I'm saying this because I don't want any of you all, or myself even, to allow information to become useless. Sit. You can lost your mind trying to pull me around like I'm some child. We've got to take every opportunity to apply the information that we've gained in any way possible. So if you're studying for a test, or say you're in school, find a way to make that information useless, especially in high school. And this is why I think I had such a disdain for what we were learning in high school, because I felt that, well, if I'm not going to use this, what am I learning it for? And that's really when my attitude towards a lot of the classes I was in really changed, or didn't necessarily change, but just deteriorated a little more. And it happened when I came home from school one day in high school with some math homework. It was, I think, algebra or algebra 2. And I was asking my mother for help, but she wasn't able to help me because she hadn't done it in a while. Now, the reason why it's so significant, to me at least, is because when my mother was in high school, she was a mathlete. She was on the mathlete team. She was one of the whiz kids. But she had a different career. She danced professionally and then was a personal trainer, but never really applied these practices in her day-to-day life. So for me personally, and I'm not trying to badmouth education or schooling This is just my personal opinion. And it's revelations that I've had. If you are unable to make information useful, to apply information, then it is useless. And I realized that in high school. Like I said. And it's more so not being upset with what you have to deal with, what you have to go through. Not so much sulking in the fact that, oh, I'm not going to use this, so I'm not going to do it. Nah, that's backwards, because it's going to hold you back. What you have to do is figure out a way to make it useful. Maybe not the numbers themselves, but the processes that you go through. And I think that's what I missed back then, was not so much the information that I was given, like let's stick with the math, for example, but more so the learning how to apply the thought process. And I think not only that I missed it, but I think it's missed a lot because we've become so focused on grades and accomplishments more so than thought processes and how each of us thinks, which is, I think, another issue with the system, not the teachers themselves, but the system that they are compelled to work within. It doesn't currently allow children of different thought processes to succeed in what they are able to do. And it forces you to conform to something that you don't fit into. Went off on a little tangent there, but to finish up, you got to find a way. That's my man Ab's way. That's his motto, is to find a way. And so you got to find a way to make the information given to you useful. Change it if you have to, adjust it, but make sure that it holds some type of value for your everyday life. That's all I have for you all this morning. Nice and brief. I finished my 100 sets. I hope you can get to yours sometime soon today. Remember, it's 30 days, non-stop. You can rest for all your other workouts, but with this 100-day set, it's non-stop. With this 30-day challenge, I say 100 sets, but it's really 100 reps apiece. But that's semantics. There we go, we back. If no one's told you yet this morning, I want to let you know that I love you. I pray that you are blessed, and I pray that you are able to utilize all things within your grasp to the best of your ability and for the best of your benefit. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, God willing. Peace and love till all in one. Go be great.